I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Day one, baby. Let me show you what we're doing. I'm not going to tell you exactly how many hours of sleep I got last night, but let's just say I went to bed at 4:30, getting all of this stuff ready. This is just day one. I got through all of my tomatoes and all of my fruit. I'm going to rest after this video, and then I'm going to prep everything for tomorrow's video. It's a time commitment, but we love what we're doing. So I got all of my jars sterilized. I got my water bath canner and my pressure canner all ready. All of these things I'm doing today, you can water bath can, but since I want to get as much possibly, I'm actually going to be pressure canning my tomato products. I do that sometimes. Some people have a preference. I don't notice a difference in the taste or the texture. Okay, so do whatever you want, but all tomato products, all fruit products can be water bath canned. So we're going to be doing 2 layers in both canners because I just want to get like a one and done. Let's get her done. All right. Did all my diced tomatoes last night. Some people would want to go straight from the stove to their cans. I don't always, but on days like this, you just make it work. I could not can at 5 in the morning because I needed to sleep. So I put everything in the fridge. I took everything out about an hour ago, put it on the stove just to kind of bring it back up. Not to hot, just not to freezing from the fridge, okay? So we got the diced tomatoes. That's done. I made the best freaking salsa last night. Just think of like a restaurant style salsa. I roasted the onions, the tomatoes, the jalapenos, the garlic in the oven for a bit. Then I blended it all up, added some spices. So I got I don't even know what one it is. The salsa. Okay, I'm gonna try to do about 6 pints of that. I can fit 20 pints in my pressure canner, and I'm doing 2 layers of half pints in my water bath canner. So whatever I have laid out here, we'll see how many I can make fit. And then I did and then I did pizza sauce. I will insert all of these recipes at the end of the video in screenshots, or it might be over here. I don't know what future editing me is gonna do. So I made a blueberry pie filling, and then I made a strawberry jam last night, and then I made a blueberry jam last night. So we're gonna be doing blueberry jam, blueberry pie filling, diced tomatoes, pizza sauce, and salsa. All the jars are sterile and clean. Water bath canner has the correct water it needs in there. Pressure canner filled up with the 3 to 4 quarts. There's some vinegar in there. And I'm gonna start filling them, okay? So let's do the diced tomatoes first. Let's go. So the purpose of me making the videos like this, I like to just get as much as I can done in one time. That way I don't like thinking like, oh, I'll do this today and then that the next day. I've got other things I want to spend my time doing. I do enjoy this, but I don't want to spend every single day canning. So I'd rather just knock it out in a couple days. I took Monday off because my birthday is coming up, and so that's my birthday day off. And so I have a long weekend. I'm just gonna get her done, knock it out, and I'll relax later. And also, I'm trying to show you guys it doesn't have to be super overwhelming to do all this stuff. If you prep everything beforehand, you can kind of take your time doing it, and then you can fill your jars. I think in the canning community, not all, but it's kind of instilled that everything needs to be scalding hot when you put it into jars. You just need to make sure your stuff is clean, sterile, and that whatever temperature of the stuff you're putting in your jars matches that. You don't need to go straight from the stove with 5 hot recipes into scalding hot jars. That's not realistic, and it's also not necessary, okay? There are ways to safely can without doing that. So that's the way I can. I'm not saying I never do hot stuff. If I'm doing just one recipe, of course I'll do it that way. But if I'm trying to knock out 5 recipes, this is how I'm gonna do it, and it works. And I eat myself all the time, and I'm not dead, okay? All right. So that leaves me 9 to see what I can fit in there of my salsa and my pizza sauce. This is the salsa. They kind of look similar, so let me see how many pints of the salsa we can get. All right, so I only have 3 more pints that can fit in my pressure canner. So I'm gonna do 3 pints of the tomato sauce, and then we're gonna see what we can squeeze into the water bath canner. If anything, I'll just do a second round, but I really don't want to have to do that. So let's go. It smells lovely. I wish I would have started on this side because I don't want to go over the jars. So I think I'm gonna pull very carefully this over so I can put my fruit there. Let's see, is mama gonna move? Is mama gonna move? Yeah, bruh. Okay, we're gonna do the blueberry jam. Jam is very simple. You can use pectin, but you don't have to. I don't really make jellies. We're not fans of jellies. I'm more like the chunky, I like the seeds. Okay, next we're gonna be doing our blueberry pie filling. So the main difference between a jam and a pie filling is jam uses pectin, or obviously I told you you don't have to. It does help it become a little more thick, just depends what consistency you want. You don't need to use pectin. I've done it both ways. Filling, pie filling, uses this stuff called clear gel, or this is a kind of a rebel canning method. I use a corn syrup slurry. I've never had issues. I know lots of canners that do it this way. So you can use the clear gel if you want. I use a corn syrup slurry. It gives it that pie filling texture. So pectin and clear gel, two different things, okay? And in my blueberry pie filling, it's basically sugar, lemon juice for this, the jam and the pie filling. But in my pie filling, I add a little bit of nutmeg and some cinnamon. No one's here. Relax. That jam smells so good. Holy shit. I cannot wait to do those dishes. I hate mess. All right, let's see what our grand total is. So we got 2 quarts of strawberry jam, 5 half pints of strawberry jam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 pints of blueberry filling, 8 half pints of blueberry jam, 5 pints of salsa, 7 pints of hot pizza sauce, and then 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pints of diced tomatoes. So people that can get it, but people that don't can are probably like, why do you need all this food? First, food security, okay? I'm not a prepper, but I have prepper tendencies. After the vid, you guys know what I'm talking about, happened, it really scared me seeing the grocery stores like that. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I feel like I need to hoard food from a grocery store to feed my family. This will last us until next garden season. Oh, I totally forgot. We need to debubble. Some people don't debubble. I do, because I've not before and had a jar explode on me in there. And you know, I don't want my whole canning to go to waste just because I don't want to take the extra couple minutes to do this. If there's air bubbles, the pressure can build and okay, they're all in. I think I canned more than I thought I was going to can. So this is all water bath, and this can be water bath as well. So after these are done, I'm going to do one more round. I will be able to do 2 layers with these half pints. So I'm going to put these in the water bath canner when they're done. I'm going to bring my water bath canner to a rolling boil right now, and I'm going to process it for 15 minutes. Because I have quarts and pints in there, I'm going to process it for the quart time. Any type of jam or fruit stuff, I usually do about 15 minutes. If I was doing just the half pints, I'd probably just do 10. And then after that cools down a little bit, I'll put these back in, and I bet you anything, both of these will be done before the pressure canner is even done. See you guys after. I want to watch my pressure canner. This is the only comfortable place I can do it, okay? Sorry, Gunner. Daddy, stop. I had an explosion. Just one. Well, I had an explosion. I think I jinxed myself. This is only the second time in 4 years this has happened, and the first time was 4 years ago. Okay. So, one pizza sauce down. All right, I'm tired. I'm gonna try to rest for a little, then I gotta prep more. It'll be up tomorrow. I'm gonna be canning some bruschetta in a jar, some mango jalapeno salsa, corn, and I might do some potatoes if I have room. Thanks for watching. Bye.